Captain Chris Kolensky, Emergency Management for the Michigan State Police. Welcome to the program, sir.
Good morning, Michael.
What do we need to know about what happened last night and what is happening now in terms of the state response to the storm?
Well, as you just mentioned, we did partially activate the State Emergency Operations Center, which means that key emergency management personnel from the essential state agencies are going to report to the center, which will give us a strong, seamless coordination with local officials and makes it available 24/7 to respond to local requests if needed. We always are available. This just makes that more seamless.
Yeah, because ultimately, if I'm not mistaken, it's the local sectors of government that are responsible truly for the road clearing and that kind of thing, eh?
Depending on where it is, MDOT also assists in certain areas, but everything starts at the local level, and we monitor, and there's certain phases we go through starting at the local level, and eventually the state can be involved to assist to ensure the public safety.
10 inches of snow had fallen in parts of the state capitol area through 7 o'clock yesterday and then into the night, and then kind of blowing and drifting snow. We have big piles of it around the capitol here. Was it as bad as everyone expected?
You know, that's hard to say. Some may have expected more. This is pretty much on par for me. What I was expecting, I actually was I expected more drifting. I thought we would have more wind, but in some areas that is the case. In southwest Michigan, there's areas where they can't see. They definitely have some blizzard conditions at times over there.
What advice would you have? People see we're at work this morning, but there's not much else happening downtown here, for instance, and the kids I said are home from school, courts are closed, and universities and everything else. What advice would you have for people today, this morning, as the sun comes up?
The biggest is to minimize travel and stay off the roads if possible. The road crews are out there. They're working hard. They've been working all night. Give them a chance to clear those roads. Obey the snow emergencies that are put in place in some local communities. If you do have to travel, keep a full tank of gas and an emergency preparedness kit in the vehicle, which includes warm clothing, such as gloves, blankets, and hats. Stay indoors if possible. It's going to get cold, and they need to be aware that hypothermia and frostbite can set in rather quickly when we get minus 20, minus 30, and even colder wind chill temperatures. So we have to be very cautious and watch for frostbite and hypothermia. And then a big one is also to check on family and friends and neighbors who are at risk and who may need additional assistance.
When you say to stay off the roads, you really mean it.
Absolutely. If there is absolutely no reason for anybody to be out today, they should stay home. Let us get these roads cleared. Let's get everything so we can get back to normal as soon as possible. And also, it's much safer if we don't have all the traffic on the roads during these conditions.
Okay. Thank you very much for the advice. Stay safe, and I appreciate your time this morning. I know you're in high demand.
Thank you, sir.
That's Captain Chris Kolensky with the Michigan State Police and the Emergency Management sector there. You're listening